I called my wife Adik and I said, Adik, can I check my contract? Why bang? The producer said, check the second page or fourth page or something like that. She read the paragraph from me. Ahmad Fazley Yaakob, motivation consultant, singer, blah blah blah, who is also the contestant.
You was in a contract. Thank you so much for coming here today.
Are we doing this in English or Malay?
We can mix, don't worry.
Can I do in French?
Wow, you can speak French.
Parlez français?
Oh my god, I cannot speak French.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are here today with celebrity chef, singer, actor, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, Dato Fazley Yaakob. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm definitely sure that you have a lot of stories to tell based on your journey, right? But maybe the focus for today is yourself being a chef, right? Maybe you could actually share with me how you actually started loving to cook.
All right. I've got to correct your statement. I don't like to cook. I don't love cooking. I hated being in the kitchen, to be honest.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I came from a family where my father was a hawker seller, where he cooks kuih tiaw goreng, ituk semi goreng in front of a hospital in Kedah. And my mom came from a family who creates all this kuih Melayu for the royalty.
For the like,
Yeah, at that time. So
you kind of
I tried my best not to be in the kitchen. That's why I studied accounting and finance. My first degree, I did my master's, and I was into a different field altogether. Yes, I sang. I was hosting. I was acting quite a bit, and as a motivational speaker. All those things has nothing to do with cooking. But one fated day, I was asked to join a competition, which is called the Masterchef Celebrity Malaysia, not knowing that I was part of the program as per se. Because for 9 years, I was the Academy Fantasia Cikgu Motivasi or Motivational Teacher. So every time there's a program on Astro, Raja Lawak, now all these big programs, reality programs on TV3, I'm the motivational speaker who does the curating of personalities amongst talent.
I see.
Right? So when I received the Masterchef Celebrity Malaysia, I signed blindly because I saw there, it says there, Fazley Yaakob as the motivator. So naturally, I thought, okay lah, same thing. And 1 month into the shooting, suddenly the producer said to me, Fazley, you need to come and to the set. But I said, I'm outside. Yeah, just come. I said, I wear a t-shirt and just jeans. Yeah, just come. Okay, sure. So I remember this scene where I was at a table like this. They gave me an apron that has a Masterchef label. And then they said, can you tebak roti canai? Somewhat, yeah. So I tried.
Somewhat.
Yeah. So I was able to.
Yeah.
Because my dad's Indian, right?
Oh, yeah. Wait, so but that was your first time tebak that?
Somewhat, yeah. It worked, you know?
Yeah.
Because I've got a photographic memory where I remember things that I see. So after that, the producer said, now we're going to sit something like this. We're going to interview you. I said, wait, I need a list of all the talent, all the potential contestants. And then he said somewhere along the line, no, bro, I can't give you that. You can't know who's the contestants. I said, why? How can I do my work as a motivational speaker and to access their personality and to know who they are so that I'm able to motivate them? And they said, bro, did you read the contract? I said, yeah. I did not.
Did not. But you did saw motivation.
Yeah, that's the cover. I just signed blindly because I've been doing it for 9 years. So that's another contract. So I called my wife. Adik and I said, Adik, can I check my contract? Why bang? The producer said, check the second page or fourth page or something like that. She read the paragraph from me. Ahmad Fazley Yaakob, motivation consultant, singer, blah blah blah, who is also the contestant.
You was in a contract.
What? I'm competing. And it's 1 month already, you know. I mean, all the promotion stuff had been shot by them to include me in the program, which I didn't know about. Yeah, and I joined Masterchef. On the first day, and we were given a task where there were, I think, 30 or 40 bananas. Yeah. There were 15 types of different bananas. I was confused, you know. I said, what the hell do I do? I saw a red banana, I saw green banana, of course, unripe banana, and some different shapes of banana. And as a chef, how come there's so many bananas on the table? But this is the first challenge. You're supposed to create something out of it. So, one of the first episode, you know what I did with the banana? I surprised myself. Everybody was doing cucur, codo, right?
Yeah.
Banana
That's the normal ones.
Yeah. What else did they do? Pancake, lempeng. You know what I did? I'm still in awe with what I was able to do. I did a crazy pavlova goreng pisang. What the hell?
Pavlova.
So there's a pavlova. Inside the pavlova, there's a pisang goreng, and there's some caramel sauce on top. There's some pegat pisang sauce on the side. There's some reduced strawberry. How?
How do you even... Where did you learn that?
No, I saw it on TV.
Photographic memory.
So I was like, and the chef said, Fazley, you can cook, you can bake? No. Is it your first time making it? Yes. Wow, I said, yeah. I said, I'm shocked myself.
It's like a natural talent that you did.
Yeah, and I think over 50 challenges after, I've been winning non-stop. And the challenge was to always create a plate, right?
Yeah.
But I have this habit of overdoing things where I would create in the half an hour an appetizer, the main challenge, and also a dessert. Every single challenge. So I was able to time myself properly, I was able to cook, I was able to bake, was doing a lot of things. And then I was like, whoa, I'm a natural, man.
Yeah, you're a natural.
And then there's this challenge where I think there were 20 odd herbs and spices we were supposed to taste and figure out what it was. To my own surprise, I've got everything correct.
Really?
I was like, man, and I kept
All 20 of it.
Yes, and I kept calling my wife and my mom. I said, I'm coming back this evening. I'm gonna lose. The face happened, and the final call I did to my mom and my wife was, guys, are you out? No, I'm in the finals.
What? They didn't understand.
Yeah, I was like, you're in the finals? Yeah, you guys are supposed to come and watch the final. And then at the final, I don't know. I mean, if it's not on YouTube, but whoever watched it before would have remembered this. My pastry kitchen, because I created some kind of French pastry. I created a macaron for the first time. And
Macaron.
Yeah.
For the first time.
It's the hardest thing to do. And a choux pastry, I created a duck choux pastry and stuff. It was like 800 meters run from the pastry kitchen to the hot kitchen. So I did all that. I served the judges. And when they announced, damn, man, I was the champion for Masterchef Celebrity Malaysia.
Amazing. But and on top of that, you had no prior experience.
No, I wasn't. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cut. I don't know how to bake. But like I said, I've got a very good photographic memory. So if you put things in order, if you cook something, highly likely I would be able to replicate the same thing. And I've got good taste buds as well. So if I taste something, I'll be able to do the same thing. So yeah.
This should definitely be like in a movie or something. Someone should actually create a movie out of this.
Yes, this is something I never thought.
When no one had any prior cooking experience and win a master class.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know.
It's
I mean, you
amazing.
see, after winning MasterChef, and then I was offered to join the world-renowned cooking school, Le Cordon Bleu in Paris. So I got a partial scholarship. They said if you do well, you get a scholarship. So guess what? First semester I got best student. Second semester I got best student. Third semester I got best student. So then I became the ambassador, and then I was the part-time chef instructor.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I traveled the world with the Cordon Bleu brand, teaching students from all over the world how to cook Malay cuisine. And I thought to myself, this is the area that I don't want to touch. I don't want to be in the kitchen. I don't want to bake because almost everybody in my family cooks. But yeah, that's always
Were
good.
you still feeling that way when you actually won all this, won MasterChef and...
Well, now that I'm cooking and baking a lot, almost every day now, I enjoy it. I guess it's in the blood. And over the years, I think in 7 or 8 years, I've won a good near to 100 awards in culinary, international and locally.
Amazing story.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, you're 27.
Yep.
You might have heard my song, Asmara Ini.
Asmara ini. Yeah.
You remember the song?
I
Sing it.
don't memorize it, but I listened to it yesterday.
Just
I did.
for those viewing, he usually interviews because he doesn't sing, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't sing, right, guys? He doesn't. There's people behind us. Have you sing a song before?
No, I have not. Asmara ini.
Asmara ini yang hanyutkan kita. Asmara ini yang hanyutkan aku. Okay, try.
Asmara ini yang hanyutkan kita. Asmara ini yang hanyutkan kita.
Semua.
Asmara ini yang
Hanyutkan aku. Yeah, that song is 30 years old.
30 years.
So imagine this. Now that
I haven't born yet.
yeah, exactly. See, now that I'm a chef, right?
Yeah.
I go around cooking and I still sing.
Yeah.
And I've got youngsters, probably your age lah, come and see me and say, Abang Masterchef, you look like this singer who sang the song Asmara Ini. I was like, dude. In my head lah, I just say, dude, it's the same person. Yeah, so I get it a lot. So it's kind of funny to be able to merge my previous fans, followers, who knew me as Abang Asmara. I've got 8 albums out, you know. I'm still a legit singer.
Yeah.
I've got songs on Spotify, but there are a huge number of younger generation who only know me and saw me as a chef, as a master chef. So I guess the journey have had a lot of turmoils and exchange of views, exchange of experiences, where I think I've got to gather different fans and put them in one big book.
Yeah.
Because at one time, someone will say, you know that the motivator Fazley Yaakob. You know, some other guy, hey, you know this, I saw the guy acting in Gila Bola that looks like you, chef.
Gila Bola. Yeah.
Gila Bola, I was the lead actor. And then when I sing, oh, I didn't know there's a singing chef in Malaysia. So
Yeah, because you are doing so many things and you excel in all of them.
Basically, it's the generation gap.
Yeah.
Generation one. But to see that my followers from before now who has kids who recognize me as a chef and their parents knew me as a singer and the whole family knows me as different, wearing different hats. So I guess that create who Fazley Yaakob really is. Currently, I'm managing 16 brands. I'm the face of 16 brands, internationally and locally. And I guess that's an achievement, personal achievement, I guess.
And now also you own Suka Suka restaurant. Maybe you could actually share with
Yeah, Suka Suka that you see right now.
Yeah.
We've been around for almost 10 years now. Our best-selling menu has always been lemak chili api. So I've created the worst pasta. I've created the first pasta daging style lemak chili api, which had the worst critique from the netizen. When I first created this, I thought it was lovely, but netizens said this is the worst attempt to modernize Malay cuisine. But we won many awards with this. And I don't know a Malay creative restaurant or a fusion restaurant who do not have pasta daging salad in their menu. So yeah, and we've won, I think, 3 years in a row, MIGF, Malaysia International Gastronomy Festival. About 30 awards at one go. 30 our appetizer, for main dish, desserts. So I think we're quite proud of the brand. Suka Suk, a combination of Malay word and French word, Suka Gula.
So it's Suka Suk.
Suka Suk.
Not
but
Suka Suka.
Suka Suka is the easiest way to say it. Because we started behind my house. How we started was I created Suka Suka solely to sell macarons. And it was just behind the house kitchen, and we make macaron to sell to cafes around KL. And then we grew to a small cafe and then a restaurant, and now a full-fledged restaurant in a 5-star hotel.
Amazing. So while running Suka Suka,
I guess it's Suka Suka.
Suka Suka. Yeah. Okay. While running Suka Suka, what were your struggles and obstacles that actually you faced?
I think
because actually a lot of people would always say, "Oh, he's a celebrity. He should be fine. Like he's famous. He should."
No, being a celebrity is the hardest thing to be. Where people expect the best and the best quality in their head.
Yeah.
From you, meaning your best is probably presenting a pasta like this, but the customer's best They're hoping that the pasta can jump around, can dance, and there'll be some rainbow changing color kuah inside. You get me?
Is that expectation?
Yeah, so it's never easy to please the customers, especially when you are a celebrity. Because I'm on all social media platforms, and we see comments like, macam ni je pasta dia, macam ni je dia punya cake. And on the other hand, we have fantastic review. We've got 5 stars review on Google, and we've got fantastic video made by clients and customers. So I guess the challenge is to be able to understand that you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
In F&B industry, the hardest thing to do is when you get deterred and you get demotivated by those who comment on your social media platform. You've got to be extra strong facing the public as a celebrity entrepreneur.
So how did you actually cope with that? Like in terms of the hate comments, I guess it is very hard to actually face to be like a role model and always,
I guess my coping mechanism is easy. For me, like at least, as long as you have your family behind you and those who trust you, who support you, you should be okay to move on and to just close that negative chapter in your life or negative comments that you have to meet, and just continue life and business as per normal. If you understand and if you can accept the fact that you can't please everybody, there's this comfort, there's this content feeling that you will have, that you don't worry anymore. Because if you're an overthinker, you think about what people say. If you put a pucuk pegaga on a beef, you will think about what people say when you suddenly put a chokodok with the creme brulee. But if you don't think what people say, you present something that you think is yours. Keep the creative juice and the positivity flowing. And you know that when people criticize you, meaning they care. They care. Okay. If people talk about you negatively, they want to know about you. And negative publicity in this world, in this marketing world, is still publicity. We just need to know how to maneuver around negativity and don't get involved emotionally when you read or when you hear something that's not so nice.
Understanding. So talking about overthinking, about somewhere about overthinking, I think in terms of creating like a restaurant business, like I say, a lot of people would like always overthink in terms of they want to open up a restaurant, they want to open up a cafe, right? Because they always overthink, they don't want to step out on their comfort zone, right? But they do actually want to take that leap of faith. What would you actually advise them?
I think for those who want to stream, start something new. To go out of their way to do something that people say don't.
Yeah.
To jump into the wagon of popularity, to jump into the business wagon, to create something that your best friends say don't do it, All these things, there's only one question you need to ask yourself. Who are you doing this for? If you're doing it for somebody else, then don't do it. If you're doing it for someone you love, then maybe it possibly can be a good reason. But most of the time, I always tell my students whenever I give a motivational talk, if you can satisfy yourself, that's good enough of a reason for you to start something new. Because you won't want to live a life where when you are old, 60 and 70, suddenly you regret, I should have started that kway teow business, I should have started that burger business, I should have started that nasi lemak business. Do it first, and then you'll see what's the outcome later. If it doesn't do well, then find a way to close it down. But if you've tried. Because the challenge of a human being is not about planning, it's about executing your plan, taking the first step. And most of the time, people do not want to take the first step.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really common problem people face. Yes, and maybe you could also share with me what are the plans for Suka Soup.
All right. I don't know whether the viewers have realized this. Suka have collaborated with a lot of brands, And one that is still ongoing, we are with Starbucks. You can see my lemak jalapi in Starbucks Malaysia. And there's a lot of my pastries in Starbucks as well. We are working with Krispy Kreme, and we've created lemak jalapi paste, which is in all supermarkets in the country. And Suka is also part of the team that created my first knife, which is available nationwide. It's a black knife with my initial FY. It's a wonderful knife, by the way. And we've become a brand that partnered with young entrepreneurs who created F&B business. Like there's these pao guys. They basically create Chinese pao, and we had some new flavors on it. And we've worked with local homegrown bakery, again to create partnership with Suka. So I think Suka over the years have helped and developed a lot of brands together, and we have become the center for many young entrepreneurs to try their products here. They would send their products here for me to try, and we marry them with my own recipes. And I think what I want to see is, I guess, a lot of my followers are asking, how come there's only one Suka?
Yeah.
This is because I'm managing 16 other brands, so I can't bear the fact to see that I'm expanding my business when I'm not there. So I'd rather have one main restaurant, and if I don't work with the other brands later on, I will think about expanding to other places. Because I guess I've seen too many business owners who don't do well when it comes to expanding the business. I bring franchise. That's another chapter altogether. But to have their own brand expanding to other states and whatnot, if you don't have the time, not just capital, time, it's the hardest thing to do is when you leave your business to be managed by somebody else. Because I believe that if you run your own brand, you need to be there almost every day, whether through online or virtual,
or take care of the operations, the marketing.
But this is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of my friends who failed during PKP, after PKP, or the difficult time in the world where we have the virus all over. So, but the only industry that survived and sustained was just actually the F&B industry. Although many restaurants closed down, but there were mushrooming restaurants that came up right after PKP as well.
Yeah, definitely. But they started home base, right?
Correct. Let's just like how we did. We started home base.
So Suka actually started home base.
Yeah. 10 years back. It was just behind my house.
Oh yeah, you mentioned. Amazing. Okay, if you could actually give your 20-year-old self a piece of advice, right? You can turn back time.
Okay, if I go back...
What would you advise?
Right, if I go back to my 20-year-old self, what was I 20-year-old? I just graduated actually.
Yeah.
With an accounting and finance degree from New Zealand.
Perfect time.
Yes. So, what would I tell him? Oh yeah, I would tell him, get married sooner. So, I got married late. I mean, at the age of 30. Then, people got married 25, 26. Latest 26, earliest 24 or maybe 23. All my friends in the scholarship got married way earlier. So, they're my age now, and their kids are at university, second year or final university. But my kids, my eldest is only 15. So yeah, I would tell him, get married early, and so that you don't have to worry so much about your kids.
What about in terms of your career?
I guess I would tell Fazley Yaakob, the younger one, don't do anything different. Continue doing what you think you can. Because I started as a singer when people said, don't act. I jumped into acting. When I was into acting, people said, don't host. I went into hosting. And when I went to hosting, people said, don't do motivational speaking, a waste of time. I went into motivational speaking. And they said, don't write songs, don't produce songs. I become a music producer. And they said, don't do TV programs. I become a TV producer. And then they said, don't have any F&B business. I become a chef. So whatever people say, don't. I don't care, because I feel that I wanted to do what I think I can do. Yeah. And of course, there were failures. I mean, throughout the years, there are times that I felt, I should have done this. Yeah. But I stayed on. Even now, if talking about Suka, there are difficult days. Sometimes I feel like, why am I still running a restaurant when I'm managing a lot of other brands?
Yeah. Have you felt like giving up?
Yeah, not giving up, but it's just a stumble block. I guess sometimes You know, you have to wake up in the morning. You have to make sure that the
Everything
kitchen's
is in order.
yes, everything is on order. And suddenly you get a review from one cheeky customer saying that we came to Suka hoping to see Dato Fazley, but he's not there. He's always busy outside. Things like that, you know. But I guess that's life. If you don't face challenges, then there's no fun in that. Challenges are good for you. Well, all the ustaz are saying dugaan tu, kalau dugaan tu tak ada, Allah tak sayang. So yeah.
Yeah, betul. Do you have any advice that you can actually give to young entrepreneurs?
To the young entrepreneurs, just do what you want to do. Don't be deterred by those who have earned millions. $1 or RM1, 1,000 rupiah is still a profit. Don't think that you don't get your first million in the first year, you're a failure. Don't think that in the first week you don't get your first 10,000, you're a failure. On the first day, if you get RM1, $1, 1,000 rupiah, even $1 for that matter, or £1, whatever currency, it's just one. The number is just RM1 untung. That is still a profit. As long as you don't bleed in the business too long, too much, you'll be okay. And please don't listen to what people say. People can say so much, but it's you yourself that's doing it. It's you yourself that's in the kitchen, in the business. Yes. And if you feel that you don't believe in yourself, get someone who supports you.
Alright. Thank you so much for sharing, Dato Fazley.
Thank you very much for it.
Yeah. And don't forget to click that subscribe button for more inspiring fails. Thank you.
Thank you.